Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
JD,
and Erin. Hi.
and Kat off screen. Say hi,
Kat.
Hi. So we're back with another BTS video. JD, what are we watching?
I'm going to introduce them to Mic Drop, the Steve Aoki remix.
Whoa, we're going into remixes now?
Yeah. Mic Drop originally does have a full original Korean version, and then an American DJ, Steve Aoki, contacted BTS and had a remix that he wanted to do with them, which I love the original version, but I also love the remix as well. So yeah, I'm going to introduce them to Mic Drop. Thoughts from the last video that we watched. If you haven't watched that, obviously go and check it out if you want to. We watched Not Today. That was the girls' first introduction to the boys. Whom are you leaning towards? Is anyone catching your eye from Not Today that you are maybe particularly looking at, or you're going to see who you like in this video? Who was it from the last one that you liked?
It was the leather trousers.
I think they all had leather trousers. You might have to specify.
Erin likes anyone in leather trousers.
Yeah.
I might get
Don't
some.
we all? Don't we all?
Tight trousers.
I think, Erin, you liked RM and JK. And
It was JK and J Hope.
J-Hope. Yeah.
So before we get into the video, please check out the original video on Big Hits.
Big hit labels.
On Big Hit Labels. You can watch the video. I'll put a link in the description. That's where all the BTS videos are, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All on there.
Stream the original.
Although if you're watching this, you're probably thinking, yeah, I know.
Yeah, they're coming a bit late. They're coming a bit late to the party, but
We just want to make sure for copyright that we get their link in there.
yeah.
Oh, I have a quick question. Why this video next?
Mic Drop is one of my favourites, and actually I'm really glad you asked because that's prompted actually a little description about the song itself. So in the last video I spoke to you a little bit about how when BTS first started they got a lot of hate because they came from a small label, they didn't have a lot of money, people they got death threats, a lot of people said that they were ugly, they were never going to make it and they should just give up and go away, which is really, really sad. But actually they started to get, like I said, they worked their arse off, so many, as loads of K-pop groups do, but I think because of their circumstances they were very much an underdog from the start, so they worked really, really hard and they started getting recognition. They won something called a Rookie of the Year award. They started getting awards and winning categories for their music and for their videos. When that started, obviously their fandom and the attention on them from the world kind of spread across to the West and all sorts. As they've got bigger and bigger, they have won more and more awards, and it got to a point where basically this song is, Mic Drop it actually was inspired by Barack Obama after his White House speech when he dropped the mic at the end. Mic Drop is obviously a slang way of kind of saying done. Full stop.
Yeah.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. So Mic Drop is all about the lyrics. They basically say, you hated on us, keep on hating if you want, look at the amount of trophies I got now, bitch.
So you said this was remixed by an American
DJ. Steve Aoki.
Did this song get played on the radio with that involvement?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
See, that surprises me because normally you get remixed by David Guetta and suddenly then the radios will play it.
Yeah, it's still predominantly Korean, although they did actually translate the lyrics for the chorus in this is predominantly in English. So obviously the lyrics will be up and you can see what they're singing about. But yeah, the vibe of this song is basically, look at all my trophies now.
You think that would have helped to bridge the gap?
Yeah, and I think it did, because Mic Drop is such a tune. So where people think, oh, K-pop, it's not necessarily going to be for me, and maybe they've got preconceived notions in their mind of what they think K-pop is, and then they watch something like Mic Drop, which is so catchy, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is K-pop. I'm going to give this another chance. I'm going to watch another video. So I do think that Mic Drop was actually pretty important in bringing on a lot of new fans. Again, it's a whole new look. I love the fact that every video you get from BTS and from a lot of the K-pop groups, the outfits, the theme, the hair colours and the styles, it changes every time you watch a new video. So you've obviously seen Not Today, and now you'll get to see and appreciate and see if anybody takes your fancy in Mic Drop.
Please remember to like this video, comment and subscribe to the channel. We'll be uploading more BTS videos, I think, weekly. We go on. If you head over to Patreon, I'm normally 2 videos ahead. So I don't even know right now what those 2 songs that are already on my Patreon right now, if you're watching this on YouTube. Oh, I don't know what they will be.
I bet you do.
Well, we've got a list. Kat and I put together a list, but you know, there's only so much we can film in a day, so there's only suggestions that I'm thinking of. So by all means, put in the comments what videos you want the girls to watch, what you think you have to watch this.
Also, JD has pointed out about suggesting who you think our bias will be. If you did put down who you think our bias would be, do you think this video would change our minds or reinforce who we've already picked? Don't know. Am I going to watch this? Going I like that one? And you're like, that's not the one we picked last time.
Interesting. I get attacked by all of them every video.
That's what I mean. Am I going to pick a different one for each video?
You may do. So there's some videos where one of the members will just be like, he's coming for me. He's coming for my soul. Like, oh. So you never know.
Good luck. I sold mine a long time ago.
What soul? Where,
I sold my soul to get BTS Wembley tickets.
Tell me where this soul is that you have. It'd be quite funny to go and see what they are.
And you're gonna have to ignore me and Kat dancing along. Sorry.
It's fine. They're quite captivating. So so I'm watching the screen.
Good.
It's a very different hairstyle.
That's Steve Aoki.
Oh, okay.
It's not one of the, but that's the boys.
It always has an intro though, doesn't it? It doesn't just start off.
Now I do recognise him.
That's our favourite one.
So Skull and Crossbones, like the theme.
That's the brand that they're wearing. It's called Mastermind.
Stinky foul! Oh my god.
I'm still liking these transitions
Oh,
between
that's so
things.
Oh, your son is killing it.
We've got to pause it at some point, haven't we?
Yeah. I just feel rude doing it halfway through someone's.
Sue it!
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh,
Place
well
to stop
done.
it. That's just before the chorus. That's so cool.
I was thinking, because when they're singing, I think, I don't want to stop it halfway through what he's doing. It feels rude.
Yeah.
It's got a different feel to it. I mean, it's got more dancey. Though I suppose that's the point of the remix. It's
This slightly, and I might get murdered for this, this slightly feels like it's going to have that same, you know, when Taylor Swift does one of her, like, fuck you all. You say what you want, but I am who I am and I'm successful. That already is what I feel like this, because I could, just as soon as I saw those microphones holding in the air, and I kind of really hope that at the end of the video, they're all just going to...
yeah,
I really
that would
hope.
be good.
I'm trying to read the subtitles and then watch, but you have to do one or the other. But
There's a lot to take in.
I've kind of given up on the subtitles for now, and I'm just watching.
Well, no, I was reading a couple the bits that I was catching, and I feel like it's going to be like very powerfully worded.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, Jimin's shoulder.
Oh, I want this sparkly jacket. I can see her dancing.
Go on, JK.
I think I love him.
I like his hair.
V. coming in. Jimin and J-Hope at the back. There's Jin!
How do they move so quickly?
And Steve.
I need to learn that move.
I can teach you.
Yes.
Oh, JK in a bucket hat.
That was quite seductive.
Yes, yes they are.
I was liking.
I'm sorry, what happened?
All army who are watching this right now are like,
I'm liking JK in this video because I always go for darker features. I'll always go for dark hair, dark eyes.
Okay.
So he's got the black hair. I'm like, oh,
I don't. I'm like,
you go for blonde.
I'm like a blonde, goody.
Don't lie.
No, I do.
When you say goody, you mean I go for bad boys?
You do. You go for
I
bad
do.
boys, and I'm always like,
Yeah.
I really like someone that's like really well paid, follows the rules.
So, JK, anyone taking JK in this one for you as well, or who's?
Yeah, no, JK.
Yeah.
Although, who had the wet look hair? Peachy wet look hair.
Peachy.
With the red jacket when he got out of the back of the van. That one.
That's RM. Who came out the back of the ambulance rapping?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
RM.
Oh, maybe I do have my oh.
Again, so it's JK and RM for you again.
Oh.
Interesting.
And can I just say, you said in a bucket hat. I hate seeing people in bucket hats because I'm like, I can't wear a bucket hat.
I
can never
never
wear a bucket
thought
hat.
bucket hats were. They can wear anything.
They just
and it's
remind me
just,
of fishing.
they just make it look awesome. They just.
I can't wear any kind of hat.
Are you not a hat person?
I'm not a hat person.
Fair enough.
Can
Fair enough.
someone please find me the red sparkly black sequined red jacket?
No, mate, you can't afford it.
Oh, these red sparkly jacket. Yeah, it probably costs like £1,000. But yeah, they look
Does
good.
someone want to make me one?
Did you girls notice the chorus? Did you catch any of the lyrics of the chorus?
His
Oh,
bag's hella heavy and hella thick.
And
saying
full
about
of
all
trophies.
yeah, so they're like, yeah.
Because I thought, I can't even talk like that without sounding like a dick.
I know. Yeah, me too.
Just some people can pull
But
that off. If I was
it's a song.
It's like, oh, my bag, hella heavy. You'd be like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah, I
about?
thought you would slap me if I went,
Yeah.
oh yeah, my hella. Awkward. Who gets to hold the trophy? Do they get 7 little mini
That's
ones?
no. Normally they get one, and it would be whomever they've nominated within amongst themselves who's going to take it and then accept, and then they talk. So
No.
they all live together in a luxury apartment.
They all live together still.
Because they literally work like all the time.
But like to live together and work together.
They have a fairly large apartment now. though.
Yeah. They do
Oh.
their own thing as and when. That's me. That's Jin at the front. Well about handsome.
That's JK?
That's JK.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that I like.
Yeah. It's the eyes.
Yay!
And that's it.
But so we're watching the videos in like 2 or 3 parts. But yet the song still feels really catchy, and I still feel quite invested, even though we have quite long talky breaks because
we talk a lot.
Yeah,
They're,
we're waffly.
Yeah, whenever I hear or I've seen like YouTube reactions, whenever they talk about K-pop, but very specifically BTS's songs, BTS, like normally in a song you get a normal kind of pattern. You get like a verse and then a hook and then a chorus and then things, or a pre-chorus and things like that. They mix up kind of the order in which they do things, and all of their songs are really catchy because they do that. And so the way that the anatomy of their songs is really smartly done.
That's why I'm struggling to find a pause point. Because you're thinking, I'll know what the chorus is with the hook, and then I'll stop it after the first chorus. But then you're a bit like, I'm not sure now whether that's a chorus or not.
And it's also because you just don't want to stop it.
Yeah.
It seems like a good point is when you see that the scenery's changing.
Yeah.
That seems to be the indication of, right, we're moving into something.
Or it builds and you feel like that person's part is coming to an end. You think, well, then I can stop it there. Because I say, I don't want to stop it partway through someone's.
Yeah. You
I
feel
like
rude.
how they break in, they'll have one of them, then there'll be two, then three. So when they did that one, obviously, was it JK walked through and then, did you say it was Jin?
V. The bit when he was doing the dancing.
Yeah, and then they moved through and then there are like three of them and then you're seeing these little like pockets of the group, and I'm wondering at one point are we going to get like three favourites of whoever they are all in together.
Who knows?
you know.
You say our favourites. Have you picked a favourite then?
Well, I don't know.
You're being drawn towards.
Yeah, I think at some point I'm definitely a person that I latch on to someone.
That's
something.
not creepy.
No, it's like some apologies.
I think RM's coming for as well when he came out the back of the
no,
ambulance.
true.
The first video I was very much J-Hope. Now I'm leaning JK. But again, it's because they keep changing their hair and I go for dark features. So.
I think
JK's
it's
the youngest. That's what.
Yeah, she likes younger men.
I think it's his eyes. I've watched 6 minutes
True.
of them,
True.
and I can pick someone out because I'm like, is that?
That was mic drop. Can we also just pay homage to the swag, the outfits they were wearing? I want to own all of them. I won't look that good in them, but they're so awesome. All of that was made by Mastermind, and I think after we watched that video the first time, we looked up like one of the t-shirts or something, and it was like $700 and $1,000, and we were like, okay, we can't have that. But they're really nice.
You have to have a certain charisma and stage presence to pull off those sort of outfits, that look.
Yeah.
If I saw a guy just walking down the street like that, if they didn't have the sort of charisma that they have, I'd be looking at them thinking, what are you wearing?
I don't have fashion confidence.
Some people
They have
pull
the
things
swag
off.
to pull that off. It's just, yes.
So that was BTS Mic Drop. Remember to check out the original content on Big Hit Labels, link in the description. So I think we're going to go straight into our next video, which is going to be Boy With Love, you said?
Yep, we're going to slow it down. We've had Not Today,
a ballad.
Mic Drop. Not quite a ballad, but it's a little bit more cute. So
I
shows
felt like you were
shows
gonna go
a
with,
little
like,
different side of the boys.
We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.
Bye.